Right, we ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Hello.
Hello.
And welcome to episode 2 of...
We love that for you.
Hey.
We're back, bitches.
We literally are.
And if you can't tell, we have been to see Wicked, hence the green and pink jumper.
We're going all out.
Team Alphabet.
Really?
Well, yeah, I'm in the green.
Well, yeah, but I thought that was just because I wouldn't wear green.
Yeah, true. You just wouldn't pull it off like me.
To be fair, I literally wouldn't.
No,
That's the thing.
I can
It
just
just
do it all.
me. Yeah, I'm a Galinda. I think we are.
Galinda.
Galinda. What is it? Girl.
That's a private joke. If you haven't seen the film, you wouldn't get it.
Yeah.
So we're going to give you a rundown on how it went. Firstly, we went to the showcase in Southampton, really stale popcorn, so wasn't a good start.
Yeah, even though we ate the whole bag.
Yeah, and we
were like, this is really stale.
And we got nachos, which said it would come with salsa, sour cream, jalapenos, guac. It was a tray of Doritos, cheese, and then like just beef on top. That's
like
it.
Beef chili from a microwave meal.
Oh, it was
actually quite nice.
We ate it all.
It was actually really nice.
Yeah, so it wasn't a great start, but we did eat it all before the film started. I think we were,
and it was like refillable popcorn, like we can get more, but as soon as we finished we just sat there the entire movie. But yeah, the
movie as a whole,
incredible.
I don't think there's any other word for it.
It was literally the best thing, even though like how long was it? Was it like half an hour, 45 minutes in? We looked at each other and we were like, is it just singing?
Yeah, so obviously we've watched musicals before.
Yeah.
We're not new to musicals, but I don't think I have ever seen a film where it is back-to-back song. Like, there's not really any space in the movie where there's not a bit of singing or a bit of...
It was like 60 seconds tops in between songs.
That's what it felt like to us.
Yeah.
And I've never experienced that in a movie. So, like, soon into it, I thought, am I going to enjoy this if it's just constant singing?
Yeah.
Like,
it probably wasn't even half an hour in. It was probably like 20 minutes.
Yeah. But I thought, is this going to get a bit much?
But it wasn't.
But not at all.
Not at all.
Shocked me.
The best thing was, right, we were like talking about this because we were going to take Sophia, which is Jazz's oldest daughter. But we found out there was like 2 hours, 45 minutes. But it ended and we were like,
what, is that it? Yeah.
Literally.
I can see how they've done it in 2 parts.
Yeah.
Because that to me felt short.
It was
felt like an hour.
I could have sat there for 5 hours.
Easily.
I could have had part 1 and part 2 all at the same time.
Yeah. Anyone saying that was too long of a film, they just don't appreciate it. Because that was a perfect amount of time for me.
It was honestly... I think it's my new favourite film.
Yeah, and mine. I was laughing out loud. Yeah. Up until they went to meet the wizard, I was just in hysterics constantly.
It was so
good.
At
Galinda, because she is so self-absorbed, makes the funniest comments and can relate.
Yeah.
Literally
can relate.
Can relate. So funny. So loved that from her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we did a debrief and like on the way home we put the album on. We were like, Defying
album straight on in the car.
Straight on. I have literally not stopped listening to it.
Have you not?
To be fair, no. That's a lie. I was listening to it and do you know what? I was actually... Don't judge me.
Okay.
But you know, like on iPhones you can put the lyrics up and you can have like carpool karaoke.
The lyrics.
Yeah. So I know now, I literally know all the lyrics to Loathing.
Do you?
Yeah.
I love that one.
Yeah. And I know all of it, even the talking bits.
Oh, I'm going to have to get on that.
Yeah, you are.
I'm going to sit at home one day and just study all the lyrics to it all.
And popular.
Okay.
Great song.
Classic. I kind of knew that before it came out because it was all over TikTok.
Yeah.
I had never heard or seen of the Broadway show before. Never.
Fuck off.
Never. It was new to me. When this film came out is when I had to learn all of the lore about it. Yeah.
Are you joking?
So The Wizard of Oz came out first as a book, and then a different author wrote Wicked as a backstory.
But it's not a backstory.
Well, I know, but it explains why.
Oh,
It's like
yeah.
back
And forward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but it was a different author
Yeah.
who came in and then wrote his like a version of it.
I
all.
didn't even know this.
Did you not? Oh, I've been like deep into it.
I
I've
know.
been learning
She
it
was
all.
sending me like TikToks like, so did you know this? And I was
Yeah.
thinking,
Now
no.
I've watched it, I need to know every single little
yeah,
detail.
and I want to know what happens in part 2 because I don't really care. I want to go in
I
there.
know already.
Did you Google it? No, so I Googled it. I know like the whole Dorothy how it ties in. Yeah, so I have Googled the plot.
Okay.
So I think because there's 8 songs left.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
And apparently they've added 2 extra ones in, but not that I know the songs to begin with because I didn't ever watch the Broadway.
No, they're a little bit more depressing.
Oh.
I listened to them.
But I heard, there was a podcast and one of the girls was saying that the film is for the fans and not for the newbies. And I just want to say, as a newbie, I think it is totally for the newbies.
They do keep saying that because they're like, and then do you know what? I'm actually getting really upset about this.
What?
So, with what, you weirdo?
Tell me. Talk to me.
I'm really upset because I'm not going to ball up.
Okay.
Because that would be pathetic.
Yeah, let's not cry on the pod. That's a bit much.
But no, basically, apparently, like all the theatre baths.
Yeah.
Don't like it. They don't like the fact that Ariana is Galinda. Apparently, she doesn't give Galinda.
She slayed the role.
Is such a vibe.
Yeah.
Like such a vibe.
If Galinda is meant to be self-absorbed, only wants to be perceived as good, that kind of the vibe I got from her, then she slayed it.
Like, have you like Ariana, like all of her old songs?
Yeah.
She's all about her.
Yeah.
So like if anyone fits
it's deep within her.
Yeah.
She knows how to deliver it.
Yeah. And she's been through some tough times.
Yeah, exactly.
She really has. Poor girl.
So do the fans like
Well, no, it's
Cynthia?
just I think I don't know. I've only heard about like the Galinda.
Okay.
Because obviously the Galinda is what's her name? Christine Kenilworth.
Yeah.
And they're like, but it's
from
not
the
Christine,
Broadway.
and I'm thinking, get over it.
Yeah, well, she's old now, so she can't be Galinda.
Yeah, she's not young enough. She can't go to college.
Yeah.
For God's sake.
Actually, I did see some people hating on the fact that Jonathan was Ferrero Rocher. Because apparently he looks too old to go to college.
So I don't think he looks too old in it, and I disagree. I don't think his pants were tight enough.
You don't think his pants were tight enough?
You know in Bridgerton, and his tight, like his trousers are like, they're like tight.
Yeah.
And I know he's gay, but we can still appreciate him.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with having a little look.
No.
You know what I mean?
Well, exactly. But like, they're loose.
Men aren't allowed to say that though.
It's wicked, and I was like, gutted.
Oh, yeah. And he had like a little blonde streak in his hair. But I think the vibe isn't Bridgerton, so we have to take him away from Bridgerton.
We do.
Because that was like
hard
sex
to separate.
God. This is a bit more like cheesy in a nice way.
But sexy.
Yeah. But
I did go off him for like a split second.
Yeah, Nor turned to me during the film when he was on there. She was like,
I'm over it.
Yeah, I'm over it. I don't think I'm seeing it anymore.
And then it grew again.
Yeah.
It didn't
It's
take
probably
long.
with all like the singing and the theatrics, it's like,
to be fair, I think when he was singing and dancing, I think it was so cheesy. I was like, like,
yeah.
But then I got over it really quickly when he started being sexy again.
Yeah, and that was a quick time. He was really sexy.
Oh, and Ariana's boyfriend, Bok. Brooke?
No,
Brooke.
it's Bok.
Is it Bok?
I think
the
it's
Munchkin?
Bok, yeah.
He
Ariana's
was so
boyfriend,
sweet,
yeah.
and I can understand why Ariana fancies him because he's a good singer.
Is that why you fancy someone?
I
If
don't
they're
fancy
good at
him,
singing?
but apparently he's like really, really nice as
So
well.
you can see why she fancies him because he's a good singer.
Yeah.
So if a boy came up to you and started singing a tune and he was really good, you'd be like, yeah, that's a bit of me.
Yeah, stunning. I'll take it.
Fine.
So yeah, I really, really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I would say for me it was like 9 out of 10, maybe even 10 out of 10.
It's my new favourite film.
Yeah. My favourite films that I've seen in the last few years are Dune and Dune 2. They were incredible to me. And now Wicked is up there.
And you say I'm a nerd.
Yeah, but... Yeah, fair. Okay, touche.
Them.
And Wicked is up there with them for me, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I am absolutely buzzing for part 2.
I don't think I've seen any good movies.
What, ever in your life?
No, I mean... Spider-Man.
That's the only good movie
and the
I've ever seen.
multiverse.
This
No,
is...
that was the last good movie I saw in the cinema.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah.
But this is just our life now, is movie nights. Now we're grown.
Yeah.
We are grown.
We're like old before our time.
Well, we're nearly 30, so I don't think that's...
Well, we're not old.
Oh, we're not old. We're
not
young.
Yeah. You're only as old as you feel.
Yeah, and I feel 18 just without the drinking.
And with kids.
Yeah, literally. But I feel like I still, after I had my first kid, I still loved like a drink here and there.
Yeah.
Like at least once a month, I would say me and Tom would have a little drink together.
Yeah, you always made it like a monthly thing that you'd have drinks.
But then as soon as I hit 25, I do not know what happened. I think they say like your brain fully develops then or something. But as soon as I hit 25, before I decided I wanted to try for another baby, I just went off alcohol.
Just completely went off it.
And just,
I hate it.
And my whole life since I was like a young teenager, my life has revolved around alcohol.
Yeah. I've got my work's Christmas party in 2 weeks and I don't want to let people down.
But you don't want to drink.
But I don't want to drink.
We're just over it.
And I feel like I'm too much of a control freak. Like I like to be able to get from A to B in my own vehicle.
Yeah.
Like not getting in a creepy taxi because taxis do terrify me.
Yeah, I feel you.
So
men terrify you. Yeah. Taxis don't.
No.
It's the drivers.
Yeah. And I'm like, hey.
Yeah.
Can you drop
I know,
me
and then
off?
they lock the door, they go a different route, and then you're literally thinking,
I know. And you're like, this is not the way I'd go.
My life's ending tonight. Yeah.
I am dying.
Yeah. Let me just call 999 right now.
I could just play dead.
Yeah.
As soon as they take a right turning, dead. I'm dead. I'm done now. This is it.
It's me.
What would you actually do in that situation? If like someone like came into your house and was going to rob you, would you just act dead?
No, I wouldn't act dead. My dad, I can't put this in there, has given me pepper spray.
Pepper spray?
Which is illegal. Or maybe it's illegal to carry with you.
You can get like an English version, which is like purple dye.
Yeah, but anyway, he gave me a bottle of that.
Stretch gel.
And a rape alarm, which I sleep next to me in my bedside table.
Yeah, but what's that going to do?
Well, if you spray it in their eyes, they can't see anything.
Yeah, I know that. But like...
So that's what... You're asking me what I would do.
Oh, so if they were blind. Would you not have an escape route?
But I'm not going to tell people in here. What if someone wants to come and rob me and then they know my escape route?
They don't know where you live.
They might find out.
That's actually true. Creepy shit happens these days.
Exactly.
I have 2 escape routes.
Okay, don't tell anyone.
I'm not going to. Secret.
Yeah.
It's a secret. You'll never find me.
But this is what we do at night. We just think up how we'd escape
I
in
do.
situations like this.
When I'm at home in bed, I'm like, do I need to do it? And when I'm like on my own in my house, I sleep with my keys next to me. So I have like, if
a weapon?
No.
Oh.
Just like, I can drive away.
Oh, okay.
I have 2 escape routes.
I thought you meant you've got your keys as like a source of weaponry.
No, I've got one of those hammers.
You've got a hammer?
I've got one of those car hammers that you keep in your car for like your back window if you like drive off a cliff and end up in the water like by accident.
I always think about sleeping with a weapon in the bedroom just in case anything like that happened. But then I get terrified that I would sleepwalk and use it because I am known to sleepwalk.
And just bash Tom's head in.
Yeah, imagine. And then me trying to tell the police, I was sleepwalking.
Yeah,
I promise. Like, it wouldn't hold up. So I think let's not ever risk that.
No.
Yeah, I just would never.
You could just get like plastic surgery and just completely change your face, change identity, but take your kids.
I don't think this is ever going to happen.
They'd be like, Mummy, is that you? Yes.
I promise. I will change my face eventually anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Well, you've already started.
Oh, by the way, to anyone watching, if you think I look a bit different or sound a bit different than last week, it's because I've had some Botox in a very, very bad area, which I should not have done.
But I think stunning.
You think stunning that I'm talking like this?
Well, no, because it won't last. Like, Botox obviously runs out, so I feel like...
That's why I don't care about getting Botox, because it literally lasts 3 months. Like, if it goes wrong, give a fuck.
Yeah.
In 3 months...
Look at me and my saggy eyebrows.
In 3 months, I'm going to be able to start fresh.
Yeah.
So
and talk again.
Yeah, and I'll be able to speak properly. For fuck's sake. Why am I like this?
Actually, this is a really good talking topic.
Okay.
But if you were going to get surgery, what surgery would you get? Like,
if I had all the money in the world, I tell you what, if you were asking 13-year-old me,
that's so different though.
I would say ears pinned back. I would say labiaplasty. My long labia on my
vagina.
Foo-foo. Yeah.
That is stunning.
13-year-old me would want them teared off. They bothered me so much.
What, they actually just rip them off? Well, obviously
they
not
cut
just
and stitch.
Stunning.
But as a full-grown adult, even if I like won the lottery, I wouldn't get my ears pinned back now because give a fuck. I couldn't care less about them. They really don't bother me.
And you can't even see them.
I just think you learn to love yourself as you get older. Well, I have. And my down there...
Maybe a little bit too much.
Yeah, literally. I'm like, I don't need surgery. I'm perfect.
No, I'm stunning.
My down there I wouldn't get done because
you've had 2 kids, for God's sake.
I found someone who loved me, and I loves me. And I heard that if you get them taken off, it can actually interfere with how well you orgasm. And I orgasm very well, hate to brag. And I wouldn't want that taken away from me, so I would never risk it. As my age now, I don't know if I'd get anything done. I wouldn't get my boobs done.
You wouldn't?
I would. I love the thought of getting them done.
Terrifying.
But the thought of having a foreign object actually in me puts me off.
Yeah.
Would you ever get yours done?
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you know what I do?
100%.
I'd get them the same size.
Yeah.
Just because I like small boobs.
Yeah.
To me, because on me, like, I just don't look right with, like, big boobs. I think I just look frumpy because I'm so, like, small.
Yeah.
Like 5'1".
Yeah.
So I feel kind of weird. Yeah. So I think I'd get my boobs done same size, just perky.
Yeah.
Just perky.
But you actually would go through the surgery and get it done.
I've got saggy boobs.
Yeah. So have I.
But I haven't had 2 kids.
Yeah,
mine
true.
are just
mine were perky once upon a time.
But now, like, they're not bad.
No, not at all. They're lovely.
Yeah, they aren't. Like,
you got a lovely pair of jugs on you.
Thanks, babe.
It's okay.
But when I was 13, probably a BBL because the Kardashians.
Oh, yeah, but do you know so many women are dying? Apparently, it's like the most unsafe surgery you can have.
Oh, well, I wouldn't get it now.
No,
I wouldn't get it now. And I think that's the only thing. Obviously, I get my Botox.
Yeah, but I've had actual surgeries, you'd only get.
I'd only get my boobs.
Yeah.
That I love everything else.
I've
got a well-tucked vagina.
Perfect, really.
Exactly.
Why would we need anything done?
Why would we?
It's all about the self-love.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Well, I think when you get older, you do just kind of appreciate yourself
I feel like
a bit
you
more.
just grow into the things that you used to have hate. Like, you used to hate about yourself.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't like my nose. And don't get me wrong, in some photos, if I take a photo, like a selfie, if I stare at that for too long, deleted.
Yeah, of course.
I'm like,
your
ugly.
face starts like shape-shifting, doesn't it? And you're like, whoa, who is that shapeshifter? That is not me.
That's not me. Who are you looking at?
Yeah, that's not me.
Yeah, that's not me. I'm stunning. And that is not stunning.
I completely feel you.
But like iPhones do that, don't they? They flip it.
Yeah. Oh, the mirror effect.
Yeah.
That is fucked up.
Why, Apple? Just be Snapchat.
Do you know what? It is just so fucked up when you're so used to taking like pictures of yourself and then someone takes a picture of you, and that's obviously the way that you actually are perceived by people.
Yeah.
And because you've looked in the mirror your whole life and you've only seen the flipped version, you're like,
shit.
Who is that?
Yeah.
Who is that? Because that is not me.
No. I thought I was stunning.
Yeah, and you literally look like a completely different person.
Yeah.
It's terrifying.
Yeah, it is actually.
Yeah.
It is terrifying.
Yeah, avoid
Yeah.
ever looking at pictures of us.
Yeah, just don't look at your picture. Someone takes a picture, delete.
Yeah, the best way to make yourself feel better is to delete all the pictures.
Oh my god, coming from the 2 girls that post on Instagram.
Yeah, literally.
We do love a night out. Like, just for pictures though.
Yeah.
Sober pictures.
Yeah, our night. Oh, that is what we are actually talking about initially. God, we did digress. yeah, our nights out now, like that we love, is going out maybe for food,
Dressing up,
but dressing up,
getting ready together,
and going out and having 2 drinks
max.
And that is
Because you can drive if you have 2 drinks.
what it's 1, isn't it?
No, it's like 3 units, which
Oh,
is 1
okay.
large glass of wine.
Oh, okay.
And I think it's like 2 shots.
Oh, okay. She knows her
Sorry
stuff.
if we're wrong. 5 and drive. Don't do that.
No.
I'm not
not
cutting
drink
that
drive.
because
No.
that's funny.
Do not drink drive because
Cut
that
that
is
bit.
irresponsible. And
Yeah.
go fuck yourself if you do that.
Yeah. Go fuck yourself.
But that is the funnest night out for us because we're quite fun, energetic people anyway,
yeah,
I would
if
say.
you couldn't tell.
Yeah. So we don't need the drink to have a good night. Like,
No.
I can dance completely sober.
Oh, I love a dance.
And to be honest, I quite like it when my social battery runs out after a
And
few
then you
hours.
know you're ready to go home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I've had a great night and now I'm ready for bed. And that is okay.
That is okay.
Yeah. And then I wake up in the morning and I don't regret my night. I think I've had the best night ever. And I can sit in my bed sober.
Editing photos.
Editing photos. Yeah.
It is stunning. And then you can actually go out during the day. Instead of wasting a whole Sunday or like a whole weekend.
Yeah.
Because now I'm like 28. My hangovers last like a full week.
Oh, yeah.
Like I am knackered the entire time. So yeah, that's us now. We are non-drinking people who just love nice weekends.
Who are just stunning.
Basically.
Yeah, and don't need any surgeries.
But yeah. But anyway, let's have a catch up because I feel like we haven't spoken.
Okay, yeah, we save it for the pod now. We're like, we're on a ban from speaking. Like, if something exciting happens and we ring each other, we're like, no, stop right there, save it for the pod.
Yeah. We're like, no, stop. We need to talk about it on the pod.
So it all gets saved, like, first hand for you.
For you guys.
So count yourselves lucky.
Yeah. So how was your week, honey, apart from the botched Botox?
Apart from my botched Botox and my face, I have had, quite a nice week, actually. My eldest is back at nursery, so I've had some chill time with my youngest.
Perfect.
Been going out for brunch and stuff, so I would say mine's quite nice. How's yours been?
Yeah, it's been okay, actually.
Yeah.
Like, had a weekend, and I don't know if anyone else experiences this, but boys
What about
and
them?
bromances.
Okay. Expand.
I just think, like, sometimes it's just a bit far.
Oh, okay.
Like, I don't know if it's just me, but I just find it really hard to like digest. I feel like I immediately start thinking, I'm over it.
Does it give you?
Why don't you go out with him?
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
I feel that.
Do you know what I
energy,
mean? And
yeah.
I'm just like, oh, just go fuck myself.
Yeah, like, oh, if you love him that much, why don't you marry him?
Yeah. Why don't you just go marry him? Because I'm over it. Put a ring on his finger.
Yeah.
Because I'm done.
Some boys, I think deep down, are closeted the way they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like I kind of want a boy to meet just a boy that like you're seeing or like anything. I'd want like a best friend who's gay that would meet him and then tell me that he's gay.
Oh,
do you know what I mean? Like
I
closeted,
see.
over it, bye, done.
And I think gay people have a really good gaydar, don't they?
Yeah.
Like they know, their senses spike up, and they know.
Unless like obviously some guys can just be feminine.
Yeah,
but like
that's
there's a
completely
line
different to being fluid in your gender to then being actually
closeted.
closeted.
Well, honey,
what was the experience
be yourself
with the bromance?
It's just like FaceTiming.
Okay.
Constantly. And I'm just sat there like, cheers.
Okay, so you wanted the
I
attention
literally just like,
and he was giving it to his friend.
Well, it's just like, just the whole time.
But like, we do that with each other though, that I'm just trying to think if the shoe's on the other foot.
Oh, yeah.
He's probably like, Nora's so gay for Jazz.
Why is she so
obsessed with her?
Yeah, probably actually. I never looked. That's what I mean. You do have to put yourself on like, the other foot,
and that's why I'm here to play devil's advocate for you. Because I'm sure there are many instances where he probably wants attention and you're giving it all to me. Same with Tom. when he's talking to me and I'm like, yeah, I'm just messaging Noor.
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
so true.
And it's like, just give me a second, like, this is important.
Yeah.
And we're probably chatting about, like, the most random shit that's not important.
No, talking about the pod.
But yeah, well, that is important.
Yeah.
But
So, on this week's episode, we've actually got a new feature.
yes.
And we're really excited about it, aren't we?
We're so excited.
As we've like obviously put in our bio, we'd love it if you guys told us your dilemmas and then we'd give you our opinions.
Input.
But we aren't.
And we're gonna say this now. Do not follow our advice.
Because our advice would be like, dive deep in.
Yeah,
like jump.
I don't know how responsible we're gonna be. We can be fairly level-headed. It just depends on the situation. But
yeah, because I don't think before I say.
Yeah, we've had 2 so far, so we're going to do them today. But please keep sending them in because we would love to hear more of your stories.
Yeah, and we're going to keep the dilemma time
yes
in our podcast. So, yeah, send us all your stories because we'd love them.
We all new agony aunts. I love a little wink, don't I?
I can't. Without moving my mouth, I can't do it.
Yeah. I'll teach you one day.
Thanks, honey.
That's okay.
So, do you want to go first, Jazz?
Yeah, okay. Let me go first.
I've got it. Take it.
Okay, this is
Oh, by the way, we will not be naming names.
No naming names. You'll all be kept anonymous, so don't worry.
Yeah.
And no judgment here either.
Bob,
or maybe a little.
And if there are names, we'll just call them like Bob and Shelley or something. We'll just make up a name as
Sheila and Bob.
Whoever we feel. Like, if we feel like we know their name.
Yeah, maybe they would give us like a certain name energy.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Right.
Dilemma number 1. Are you ready? I've been going out with my boyfriend now for around 1.5 years, and at first he was the most affectionate and loving person. We broke up for about 5 months, around 8 months into our relationship. He slept with other people and I spoke to someone during this time, but I felt really bad about it. We've been back together for around 3 months, but he's completely different, distant, mean when he drinks, etc. The guy I was speaking to previously messaged me to meet, and I really don't know what to do, as he was so lovely. But I was too busy obsessing over my then ex and now boyfriend. I don't know what I should do and how I go about it, but lately I've been thinking he's not the one for me anymore. I don't want to end the relationship though, just in case he's going through a phase. He's also really hard to communicate with, as in just gets angry and blames me. Okay. Okay, this is one to really unpack.
Yeah.
So let me just get the story straight. The girl is now with a boy. Sheila is now with Bob.
Do we feel like she's a Sheila? I feel like she's like...
Okay.
I feel like I'm getting like a...
more high energy
Sophie.
vibe. Okay, Sophie. Getting a Sophie vibe is now with
Jonathan.
Because
I feel like no offense to anyone called Jonathan, but
yeah,
sounds like
boring.
A name. Starts with a J for a start.
Hey, my name starts with a J. Cheers. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's okay.
You're a girl.
Yeah.
So it's different. Voices suck.
Suck ass, as you'll get to know
It's
about us. We hate
definitely-
men. So Sophie's going out with Jonathan. They broke up for a little bit.
Yeah.
And
Funny that he slept with someone else. Classic men.
He messed around. She didn't mess around by what I'm reading here, but had a little talk with a guy we shall call...
He sounds nice.
He sounds fun. He sounds...
sexy.
He sounds... I think we're going to go with Bob.
Bob!
Yeah.
We are. We're really going to go with Bob. Okay, we go with Bob. So she's now talking to Bob.
She was talking to Bob. She's then got back with Jonathan. They've been together. He's gone really distant. And then Bob's now messaged her. She doesn't know whether to reply to Bob.
I guess. But do we think that Jonathan's messaging the girl that he slept with?
Well, there's only one
boys act distant.
There's only one way to find out. Look through his phone.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
That terrifies me.
I would do it.
Yeah.
You wouldn't. I would.
I'm one of those people that outside, out of mind.
Yeah.
If I can't see it,
you would rather not know. Whereas if there's ever something...
I'd rather like karma came.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not me. I am the karma.
Yeah.
And if I want to find something out, I'll say to Tom, give me your phone right now. I want to look at something.
Fair.
Like, it's not a case of hiding and sneaking. It's give me your phone and show me this, or I'll do it myself. So I think if you suspect he's messaging the girl he's sleeping with, then...
I definitely think find out, because there's a reason why he's being distant.
Yeah.
I don't think boys are weird creatures, and they're actually mega simple.
Yeah.
They're simple creatures.
Yeah, they're so simple.
And they're really bad at hiding like their feelings and stuff. So I feel like if he's distant, look at his phone.
Yeah.
Because if he is messaging someone, then there's your answer.
And then you can go and message who the fuck you want to message.
Go message Bob. Run to him.
Yeah,
run into for all we care.
Run into Bob's arms right now. We're demanding it.
But if he's not talking to someone, I think you really need to sit down, have a think, because at this, and I actually think maybe make Jonathan talk to you.
Yeah, communication is key
in a mutual situation.
Yeah.
Like in a car.
If the communication is off, then the relationship is always going to be doomed. You need to have a really clear, open dialogue with your partner. And if you're able to give that to them and they're not able to give that to you, and they're not even willing to work on being good at communication, then just dead it there, waste of time, put them in the bin.
Yeah. And like, you don't want to be with someone for the rest of your life that can't communicate. Like, do you really want to have kids with someone? Like, what if you've got kids and you're stressed and everything gets too much, and then you can't even talk to him about it? Like, I know that that's very deep and probably way too far into the future. But unfortunately, like, obviously you haven't put your age in the dilemma, etc. So we don't know how young you are. You could be 21, then you've got the time, like, all the time. Actually, you've got all the time.
No matter how old you are.
But obviously, if you want to have kids and you want to settle down, then you really need to take a step back yourself. You become the distant one.
Yeah.
See how he reacts to that. Like,
I agree.
It sounds like Bob
But then
is
actually...
there.
I do agree, but that's the petty in me agreeing, because when you become the distant one and like two can play that game, then you're cutting off the communication even more.
Yeah, true.
But then it's hard always having to be the bigger person. Like, why does it always fall?
And that's also wrong. That's also wrong. You don't want to be like the nagging.
Right. Like, let's talk. Like,
why are you doing this? Why are you doing that?
Yeah.
Like, he's just going to turn around and probably break up with you again. He is. Boys
gonna end it with you.
Boys hate conflict.
Yeah,
they hate conflict, and I feel like
they can't stomach it.
Yeah, and it's literally a known fact that women, before they break up with someone, they think about it for a really long time.
This is why women should run the country, because men are just absolute wet wipes.
Literally. But let's not talk about politics.
Yes, sorry, getting too ahead of ourselves there, aren't we?
But like, I feel like women take a lot longer to end it with someone. Because they don't just act. Whereas men will get annoyed and then, bosh, you're over, everything's done. So, like, I just think you need to sit down. You need to have a conversation.
And I'm just going back to it now. Can we just remember that when you broke up, I don't know who broke up with who, but he slept with other people. That's not a person, that's people. And you only spoke to someone during this time and you felt really bad about it.
And you were the one obsessed with him.
Yeah.
So, like, he obviously knew that you were obsessed with him.
Yeah. I think maybe because you've broke up and he's been there and, like, had his fun, now being back together, it's not quite the same as when you were first dating and it's all fresh and new. It's like... He's muddled around a bit, like, it's not...
I feel like we need a part 2 for this one.
Yeah,
Can you please send us more? Because I feel like we need to know who broke up with
missing,
who actually asked the other person to get together back or get back with them. We need to know more details. So
we want to know everything. So send us an extended version, because this is juicy.
Sophie.
Just in case he's going through a phase. No, fuck the phase.
What was the phase? Was the breakup a phase? Because that sounds like 2 phases.
And
to me.
I'm sorry, you can't put behavior as a phase. Like, that is part of who you are.
Yeah. And maybe he's just showing his true colours.
Like, if I was to do something so awful, imagine my justification being like, oh, it was just a phase. Like, no, that is a part of you. You need to take accountability for it. So if he's being distant with you, he needs to tell you why. And if he's refusing to tell you why,
look on his phone.
Just end it. Honestly, he sounds like a douche.
Jonathan's a dick.
Pie Jonathan off.
Yeah, pie him.
Okay, we told you that
it was a mixed.
Our advice isn't going to be the best advice you've ever heard in your life.
If you can message us again, obviously. Yeah, if you can message us again, because we need to know more info on that.
Yeah, and then in the next episode, we can delve in a bit deeper.
Yeah, so like when we know who's broken up, who asked who to get back together, because that's really important. Because if he asked you and then he's acting like a dick, fuck off.
Yeah, literally, fuck off, Jonathan.
Yeah, douchebag.
Nice. Okay, we're up for dilemma number 2.
I think this is a friendship one.
Okay.
So let's dive or delve?
Delve
in.
I think either or.
Let's dive in to the deep end. So, known this girl since I was about 10 and we are now in our early 20s. We've been best friends for over 10 years, but in the last couple of years, I have felt us slowly drift apart. I love her dearly and what we once had, but I'm not sure if she fits into my life anymore. We've changed and grown and don't quite fit into each other's vibe. It now feels awkward at birthday parties, etc., because I want to invite all my closest friends, but I feel weird not inviting her, but also weird if I did invite her and if she came.
Ooh.
How do I break up a friendship?
Oh, that is a tough one.
That's really hard because I feel like friendships are way harder than boyfriends.
With boyfriends or relationships as a whole, it's just so clear-cut a breakup. It's like, I'm breaking up with you. You have the communication. It's done.
And it's something that like needs to be done, whereas I feel like this can kind of be...
Fizzle out?
Fizzle out.
It can be a fizzle out.
Yeah, and like I feel like best friends, like me...
You're obviously not best friends anymore, like... Put it bluntly.
No, like me, I have a friend that I went to school with and we were friends for like years, and like to be fair, like we can go 3 months without talking and then we're fine. So I feel like it's a lot harder to break up a friendship in that respect, because what if they just message you?
But like you were saying, there are friendships that don't have to fizzle out. They can just become different kind of friendships. So they can just become people that you don't see as often. But if you're saying you don't want to see this girl
at parties,
if you're done, you want to clean your hands of her and get rid of her as a whole,
because it sounds like it's quite a how do I break up with a friendship, like,
so you don't want to see this woman again in your life.
It kind of sounds like fuck this, I'm over it. And I feel like that is hard, because how do you break up a friendship? Do you just message them, I don't want to be your friend?
Well, I think there's multiple ways to go around it, and it depends on how you want to do it. But
ghosting
one is a ghost, and it's
that is savage.
You don't reply ever again, and that's you done. It's just more awkward if you bump into them out. 2 would be open communication, and you say like, I've loved this journey together, but I feel like we're on different paths, I'll see you around kind of vibe. Because
on this, obviously it says each other's vibe, and like it sounds like you've outgrown each other.
I guess it would be different if she was still eager to be friends with you. I don't know if she is or not. That would be harder.
How's she feeling about it?
It would be harder to break up with someone who still wants to continue the friendship. But if she's on the same vibe, then she might not even care.
No.
Maybe she doesn't even like you either, bitch.
Oh my god. Yeah, that is the thing. Like, maybe she's feeling the same way and doesn't know how to break up with you.
Yeah.
I couldn't break up with you.
Oh, no, never. We'll never break up. We won't have a breakup. And when we ever have an argument, it's like a clear cut, we're angry with each other. There's no hiding feelings there, is there?
And now we've kind of gotten to that point where we argue, we like bicker.
Yeah.
But we're over it.
Yeah.
We're like sisters.
Yeah. Yeah, we're on the sisterhood kind of journey now, aren't we? Our bond is tight. I would say 1 ghost, 2 open, clear-cut communication, and say different paths.
Yeah.
I'll see you around. And is there a third option?
I feel like talking. communicating. But
Like
obviously it's
how
hard
are you
because it
feeling
sounds like
about-
you don't want a part of it. But if you were open to obviously trying to rekindle what you had, because the 10 years is a really long time, and I feel like, I just think, and it sounds like, because obviously you're in your early 20s, you've been friends for 10 years, like you obviously went to school together and everything, so I feel like, what if you do it, I feel like you can't do it in a mean way, because what if you miss that person?
Yeah, you haven't said here there's been any conflict or argument.
It just sounds like you've just drifted.
Yeah, so there'd be no reason to end it harshly.
No, maybe ghosting isn't the option.
Yeah, or you could still see her now and again.
But because you've obviously got different friends.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that she has her own friends. Like, you mustn't be her, like, only friend, like, latching. It obviously doesn't sound like she's latching onto you.
Yeah.
Like, unless she is, like, we don't know, there's not that much detail, but obviously there is options. You could just hang out with your other friends who she obviously doesn't really vibe with, and then hang out with her separately. She doesn't have to be invited to everything.
Yeah, you could have your own moments with her, like a dinner and a catch up. But if you're saying you're over that, then you need to either ghost or break up directly. I think they're the only options for you here.
Yeah. So I hope that helped.
Yeah, I hope that was really helpful advice, and we're words of wisdom. Yeah, in our old age, that we're giving out words of wisdom.
We've been through a lot, so
we actually have.
Yeah,
we have been through
a lot.
Yeah. 27 and 28 years of age. That is
blimey.
We've seen some things with these eyes, I tell you.
Like your funny flaps.
Traumatizing. Hope that helped everyone.
Yeah, I hope that helped. And just again, please just send us your dilemmas, and we'll be back next week, Ovi.
Yeah, I love your nail colour. Was it bright red last week?
It was bright red last week, and I thought
dark red for Christmas vibes. We love it. Love to see it.
Yeah.
Are your decorations up?
So at work, I've gone mental.
Have you?
I've got.
Are you like the stylist at work? Yeah, of course you are. I knew it in my bones.
There are lights everywhere. You walk
have
upstairs.
To purchase them, or can you do it on the company card?
So we already have lights.
Okay.
But I did spend £45 on more lights
of your own money.
Yeah. Because I wanted to be. So it's like you walk upstairs and it's Christmas grotto. I've got like I've got a tree on top of a desk.
Oh,
so it's massive.
Oh yeah.
Stunning decorations,
iconic
lights everywhere.
Yeah.
On every crevice.
Are we talking warm lights, coloured lights? Give me the
right. So we've got warm lights. Yeah. So how my office is set up, there's like scaffolding and stuff.
Yeah.
Instead of like a normal office, it's done with like scaffolding.
Right.
So.
Sorry, scaffolding in an office? You've really thrown me there.
Yeah, so the offices, like the individual offices, like
your offices are
scaffolding. Yeah.
No, sorry, I'm not quite registering. Yeah.
I'll show her a photo.
I'm sorry, scaffolding in an office. So you're climbing up a ladder to go to work.
Yeah, I'm climbing up a ladder.
So
that's scaffolding.
Sorry, what on earth?
Look.
Why have you got scaffolding in your offices?
But can you see the lights?
Yeah, the lights are gorgeous. Everybody.
So I've got warm and I've got colour. Like I've done it on every crevice.
We were saying in our group chat actually that we're all quite into the multicoloured lights this year. It's really giving us like
90s.
When we were children, that really nostalgic feel.
I mean, to be fair, I have had Christmas lights since I was a little baby. And we still have coloured because my dad does it.
Like it just being really authentic rather than like a theme each year. It just feels like home.
Don't
like
get me wrong, I do love aesthetic trees.
Yeah.
And I don't know how people do it. I'm like, bloody hell, that Christmas tree is stunning.
But to me, mine's aesthetically pleasing.
It is,
but
it's also a classic.
But it's got different ornaments. Like it's not just a standard set that I've bought.
No.
It's like one's from here, one's from there that I've like collected.
Yeah.
I think I like that sort of
collected from Stewart's. Oh yeah, sorry. Jazz has got antique baubles.
The ones I've collected over the years from
I've
when
been
I
through
go
the
into the garden
markets.
centre near
Yeah,
me.
the markets. I've been to the markets and got handmade everything.
Yes, I did. Yeah, anyway, I do collect them from the garden centre because they're the bloody best ones.
Yes.
Big up Stuart's.
Stuart's is yeah. If
you live in the New Forest, you'll know that Stuart's is the place to be for Christmas time.
To be. Stunning Christmas tree. Did you get your Christmas tree from there?
Yeah, I bought my Christmas tree from there, and this year I chose such a good one.
It is stunning.
We lived in a different house last year, so I had to choose like quite a thin one.
Yeah.
And it didn't really give me the vibe I was going for, but because we've moved house, we've got more space.
And I'm so glad you pick a real tree.
Yeah, love a real tree.
Like, no offense to people that have fake trees, but I just can't get on board.
No,
I can't.
Oh, we used to do a fake tree a few years ago.
I know, and I judged you.
She judged me. It did the job, but now we have a real tree every year, and it just makes it feel more Christmassy.
It does, and it smells so good.
And then you have to be really scared every night that you've turned the lights off and your house is going to go up in flames.
Yeah, basically.
That's the downside, because it does give me anxiety.
Does it?
Yeah, like, we sat there on the sofa.
I leave mine on, their LED lights. They don't catch an eye.
What?
Bulbs blow.
Right.
And obviously cause a spark. LEDs.
The battery lights, isn't it if the pine gets too dry and the like warmth of
No,
the
they're
lights?
LED lights.
What does that mean?
LED lights don't get warm.
LED, you mean? We're going to have an argument.
LED lights don't get hot.
Do they not?
I don't know if this is a fact. Don't bite my head off.
Because
okay, you want to fact check?
we're giving like loads of false
Okay, what am I
information
Googling?
out today. Google, can LED lights set a real tree on fire? And let's see who's the...
Well, I'm obviously going to be wrong.
Yeah, well, why are you bothering looking it up? Sorry. Give us a moment, please.
Well, LEDs produce less heat. Told you that. That was a fact.
Okay.
From conventional lighting sources, they still generate heat. Inadequate heat dissipation can cause a lead chip or driver to overheat. So the actual plug can overheat and obviously blow up.
Or if the bulb is chipped and... Okay.
But like they're less likely to cause a fire.
And as long as you keep your tree well watered,
so can we just
then it shouldn't dry out too bad.
Yeah.
It's more towards the end that it's a bit more dangerous.
Just keep watering it.
Yeah, and sugar apparently is good, or lemonade.
Really?
It gives it some like
oomph.
Gives it a bit of oomph.
Like
yeah.
Fluffy.
Yeah.
Love that.
Maybe a bit of wine in there for it as well. Get a bit tipsy.
Your tree would be hanging like to the side. Oh,
had a few too many.
At least one of us would be drinking.
Yeah.
Oh my god. So on Sunday, my dad walked into my room and he was like, "Do you want to go get a tree?" And I was like, in bed, moody, not having it. And I went, "No, next
like
weekend,
a moody
please."
Teenager.
Yeah, like no, next weekend.
Dad, get out of my room.
Yeah, what are you doing? Do you not knock? No, and then I was like, "Yeah, next weekend." So we've got our Christmas lights out outside.
Yeah.
We've got a few Christmas decorations that I bought from B&M.
Yeah.
But the Christmas tree is going up on Sunday.
Okay.
And I'm so excited.
And is it December on Sunday or not yet?
Yeah, it's the 1st of December.
Oh, stunning. So I don't usually put mine up till like mid-December, but I went to Stuart's because last year it was like a week or 2 week waiting for the delivery. So I went a few days ago to give it a couple of weeks for the delivery. Chose my tree and they were like, "Oh, we'll deliver it tomorrow."
Stunning.
So I was like, "Oh, okay." So
why don't you just put it on the top of your car?
So, babe, do I look like the kind of woman...
Did you go on your own?
Well, my dad met me there. But I've got 2 kids with me. You think I'm going to be getting a tree on the top of my car? Give it a rest.
Sorry. Why didn't you just lift it up onto the top of your car and bring it in?
It's free delivery as well. Why would I say no?
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah.
That is perfect.
So they delivered it earlier than I thought, but we whacked it up. We've put the baubles on. My eldest, Sophia, was a bit more aware this year of like helping me put the baubles on. She cared a bit more. She was into it.
I bet you moved some though.
Oh, every single one.
Was it like a bunch?
Every single one got moved or like tightened up because I learnt that trick on TikTok to not see the like ribbon hanging down. Wrap it around. So I've gone and done that this year. So everyone she placed, if I liked where it was placed, I would just wrap it around.
It looks really nice.
I know. But our star broke for the top, so I've just put a little bow.
I think the bow looks cute.
Do you? I
actually think it looks cute. Obviously, it's quite basic.
Yeah, because bows are so in. It's just like, oh, classic. Here she comes, a bow.
But like our first episode was called, we are basic bitches.
Yeah, we are basic
So,
bitches.
who
We love a little
cares?
trend. So
Yeah.
but it was because the star broke. But yeah, the bow is up there.
But I do
And that
think
was like
it
a
is
pack
stunning.
of 5 for £3 from B&M, I think. It was absolute bargain.
Really?
Yeah, really good.
Oh, I saw those. You showed me
Yeah.
those. And then I went to VMM to try and find them and I couldn't find them.
Oh,
I saw like green
damn.
ones and stuff.
Maybe they were sold out.
Yeah,
because everyone
maybe.
is crazy on the bows this year.
Crazy.
Yeah, but we love Christmas time. So, are
Yeah.
you going to go Christmas shopping yet or not? Is that too early?
I thought
for
we were
you?
going shopping Saturday.
Not for Christmas. That's just for clothes.
Oh, I'm going to do Christmas bits.
Oh no, fuck that.
No, I mean like go into the White Company, buy a voucher.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
Yeah.
I want to buy myself stuff.
I think I just do Christmas shopping online, and I don't really do much Christmas shopping. We've got the girls mainly, but I don't really like doing other people.
I've already told my dad, my sister that they're going to have rubbish presents because I'm going to
Yeah.
Australia. So
yeah.
I'm going to be skint.
Oh yeah, you're going to Australia.
I'm going to Australia.
Tell everyone about your little trip away. So Nor kept telling everyone she was going travelling.
No, I didn't say. Can I just put this out there? I never said travelling. When I said I was going to Australia, everyone assumed I was going for like a month, 2 months.
Okay.
And I'm not. I'm just going on a holiday.
10 days. 10 days.
14 days. 2 weeks.
I thought it was 10.
No, it's 2 weeks altogether.
Okay, fine.
With the travelling, etc.
Yes.
But yeah, I'm going to Australia. I just, like when you want to do something once in your life
Mhm.
and you know it's going to be expensive.
Yeah.
So I had the money now. I thought, fuck it, let's go now. Because
Get it out your system.
yeah, in like 3 years' time, I'm not going to be able to go.
Yeah.
Because I'll be skint. I'll hopefully have like a house
Yeah.
and all of that stuff. So I won't be able to
You
go
want
again.
to get it in whilst you have the opportunity.
When I'm young,
yeah.
stunning.
Whilst you're young and stunning.
Young and stunning.
Yeah. There's
People
no
are
time
probably
like the
watching this
present.
thinking, you're not that stunning.
Yeah, she is.
Jazz will fight you.
Yeah, I will.
I won't. Because I'm just a baby.
I'm just a girl.
Just a little girl.
So what have you got planned? You're going to go to Sydney?
I'm going to Sydney for the first part and I'm going to see my friend Flo because
Yeah.
she now lives in Sydney.
Stunning.
And I haven't seen her in like ages actually. So I'm really excited about that. And then I'm going to go to Perth.
Nice.
And that's where I'm flying home from.
Okay.
Because I want to go to Rottnest Island to see the guaccas.
Oh yeah, she keeps talking about these animals. She's just an animal lover.
Yeah.
An animal lover.
And like you can take a selfie with them and they're like,
yeah, so cute. I can't wait to see a picture, guys. I really can't.
so yeah.
I'm really proud of you for going though. I think it's nice to
It's a big deal. Like
push yourself out your comfort zone because I know you're a bit nervous because it's so far away.
and like let's just say the furthest I've been is Africa and I was like
Yeah.
7.
that doesn't count.
No. So like now I'm like a grown ass
Yeah.
adult. I feel like going to Australia for me is a big deal.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, proud of you.
I'm
think
gonna
you're gonna
take
have a great
my-
time.
What are they called?
You what? I don't know what you're
Compression
talking about.
socks.
Oh, what, for the
Compression socks.
fly?
Yeah.
Okay.
But guys, thank you so much for listening.
It's been a fun ride, as always.
Mhm.
As always, I've done it twice.
Oh my god.
Thanks for tuning in, by the way.
And our last episode was amazing.
Yeah.
So like I just want to thank you guys.
We are very grateful. I think it was quite a success the first one.
Yeah.
So hopefully this hits the spot for you as well. And we'll be back next week for a part 3.
And some more dilemmas.
Yeah, let us know. Message us if there's anything in particular you'd like us to talk about. And dilemmas as always.
Yeah.
We would love to hear.
Yeah. So bye guys.
Okay.
See
peace
you
out,
next
bitches.
time.
Bye.